Hello Wargamers, welcome to Let's Get Critical. My name is Gar. In this video we'll be unboxing the brand new expansion for Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team, and it's called Blood and Zeal. This new box set introduces two new kill teams. We have the Goremongers kill team and we have the Sanctifiers kill team. As you can probably see from the cover, there's also a statue to use as a terrain piece. Let's quickly get this box turned over. Looking at the back of the box, you can see the box contains, up at the top here, I'll just quickly go through those now for you. You have Kill Team Blood and Zeal Dossier, you have an assembly guide, you have the combined Kill Teams token sheet, the Blood and Zeal mission pack card set. There are also Kill Team card packs. You have the Goremonger data cards and the Sanctifier data cards. It includes 19 Citadel miniatures, the full Goremongers kill team, which is 8 operatives, and a full Sanctifiers kill team, which is 11 operatives. And for the terrain, we have the shrine statue. And these pictures here are one-to-one representations. Here we have the Sanctifiers. On this side here, we have the Goremongers. And here's a smaller image. It's not to scale. It's a small image of the statue. This box set is hopefully going to be brilliant. Now, let's get unboxing. The first piece we get down to here are the bases. What you'll see here is all of the bases for the kill teams are in this one packet. It's all nice and handy, and it's nice and easily put together. Now we can see the sprues. The first sprue that we get to here is for the Goremongers. This sprue is fantastic. There's a ton of detail on here. I'll just quickly go. This sprue does both the kill teams. You can use it in Warhammer 40,000, or you can use it in Kill Team. If you see these chain glaives here, these are for the aspirants, and as you can see, there's enough to make every single model in the unit an aspirant, or you can see all these other special weapons where you can make the actual specialist for the kill team. It's just one sprue. They're heavily detailed. They are quite small miniatures. I expect them to be slightly larger, but they are they're all fantastic. You can see here we have the Gore tanks. This is the helmet and the tassels for the leader. There are some chain swords, it looks like, for the leader, and these are the robotic legs. And these pieces here are all great. And these are like the bases. These go onto the bases. I think these are really good as well. I'm really looking forward to putting these together. We're going to do a video on painting them, and I think they'll be fantastic. The next sprue we get down to is a sprue for the Sanctifiers. The Sanctifiers sprue, you can see it down here in the corner. You have the Confessor, and these are the two different heads for the Confessor. I like the fact that it's just all on one sprue again. There isn't much kit building involved in these. I believe some of the missionaries have got different weapon loadouts. You can pick between plasma guns or melter guns, but there's a chainsword over here. I'm trying to look now to see if I can find the plasma. Here's the plasma gun here. Here's the melter gun. But as far as loadout, there isn't many loadouts. This is another great sculpt, and I'm looking forward to painting these as well. The next sprue we get down to is for the terrain piece. It's called the shrine statue. This is not really the terrain I was looking for, to be perfectly honest, but this is the 4 pieces to make the base. You can see we've got the wings and the pieces for the body, and the spikes to go around the top. I was looking hopefully for more ruins or some kind of stuff, but you know, I reckon it's going to be really good fun to paint, and also the mechanics for using the statue are supposed to be really, really good as well. But we'll get a painting guide done on this as well. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen these Games Workshop boxes, but at the bottom here we get this pack, and this pack contains all the books. So I'll quickly get this out and then get this down on the table. I'll quickly open this up for you. On the inside here you see a fantastic piece. There's always some lovely artwork. It shows the Sanctifiers, and it shows and then putting it down we get to the contents. Now inside this book, the first things we get to is the Killzone Blood and Zeal booklet. This is the assembly guide. It basically goes through all the assembly instructions. And you have here the Sanctifier Confessor, and then all the different variations. You've got all the different heads you can use, and there are 2 different models. I'll quickly go here. You can build a Sanctifier Drill Abbot or a Sanctifier Preacher. All of these can be built as preachers, a preacher or a persecutor, a conflagrator or a preacher. And then if you go to the Goremongers, you have the same. You can build them as a blood taker or an aspirant. They can be impaler or inspirant, skull claimer or aspirant. And then right at the back you have how to put the shrine together. These are really easy, and this is how you put them together. Next we get down to the Kill Team Dossier. This is the Blood and Zeal Dossier here, and then flipping it over, on the back you see some artwork, and then it just goes on about the story and what you'll find inside. What I'm going to do is quickly open it up and have a look at the pages inside. So here we get to the day of firing. Here you can see Facilius Bleeds, which is a story about the thing. Then we get down to more artwork and the story continues. Then we see here that we have some of the different Sanctifiers that you can find. We then have the Sanctifier Operatives, the Confessor, the Cherub, Conflagulator, Miracleist, Missionary, Persecutor, the Death Cult Assassin, Drill Abbot, the Preacher, the Reliquant, and the Salvationist. It then goes and continues back into the story with some more artwork in the corner. And then it goes into the Goremongers, and here you'll find some more of the lore and literature on the Goremongers. The story continues, and it's just more of the lore for the Goremongers. And then it shows you the different Goremonger operatives. You have the Blood Herald, the Blood Taker, the Impaler, the Inciter, the Aspirants, the Skull Claimer, and the Stalker. And then in section 2 it goes on about the kill team rules. The first kill team we get to is the Sanctifier kill team, and it shows you the different operative selections you can have, and it shows you pictures of each of the models in the kill team. And then it goes through the faction rules, which is Ministorum, Sermon and Blaze, and it goes through the strategy ploys and the firefight ploys. Then we get the different data cards. We have the Sanctifier Confessor, the Sanctifier Conflagulator, the Sanctifier Cherub, and the Death Cult Assassin. We have the Sanctifier Drill Abbot, the Sanctifier Missionary, the Sanctifier Miracleist, and the Sanctifier Persecutor. We have the Sanctifier Preacher, the Sanctifier Salvationist, and the Sanctifier Reliquant, and a marker and a token guide. We have faction equipment, and then it goes on about the designer's commentary for the kill team. We have the Goremonger kill team next. You have the different operatives and showing you the models in the kill team. Then we have the faction rules. We have the strategy ploys and the firefight ploys. and it goes into the data cards. We have the Goremonger Blood Herald, the Goremonger Blood Taker, the Goremonger Aspirant, and the Goremonger Impaler. We have the Goremonger Inciter, the Goremonger Skull Claimer, the Goremonger Stalker, and then a marker token guide. We go into the faction equipment and then some designer's commentary. It's then on to section 3. And this is the Blood and Zeal mission pack, and it shows you the Blood and Zeal cards. It shows you the shrine statue and the special actions, the special mission actions you can take. And then there are some hobby tips on how they defiled and created a different sculpture. And here's some pictures of how they painted it at the back. That's a full look at the dossier. And we'll be going through this in a bit more detail later on in the battle reports as well. The next piece we get down to is the token sheet for the kill teams. These token sheets are found in all of the box sets, and they were included in the guide. This top one here is for the Goremongers. These are just some generic tokens, but all of these tokens here are found in the data sheets. These are the Gore tokens here. This is a half tank token. If you flip it over onto the other side, you'll see that it's at the full. And these ones here are for the Sanctifiers kill team. And I believe these are the Blaze tokens here. And these are just there to help you play the game. Next we get down to these data cards here. And this first pack of data cards, I'll quickly get those open for you. And what you find is that these cards show you how the operatives, it's just the same as the data cards that we found in the book, and it goes through the faction rules for the team. We then get down to the strategy ploys, firefight ploys, the faction equipment for the team. All of this information was in the book, the marker and the token guide, and then the universal equipment as well. And this one here is for the Goremongers kill team. Next we have the very same thing, but this is for the Sanctifiers kill team. And I'll quickly just show you these in a bit less detail. Again, you have how to put them together. You have the different data cards like you found with the others. Again, faction rules, strategy ploys, it's all the same as the others, and we'll go through these later as well. And finally, the final piece in the box are these. These are the Blood and Zeal mission cards. So these are new and they haven't been used before. You have two sides. You have the Zeal side, which are for the Sanctifiers, and then you have the Blood side as well. And then quickly flipping them over, if you draw the Zeal, you'll find that you have, I'll quickly read a few out. You have a +1 APL for control. Use this Zeal card during a friendly operative's activation or counteraction, or at the end of the turning point, select one objective marker for friendly operatives that contest. Until the start of the turning point, when determining control of that marker, treat the total APL stat of friendly operatives that contest it as one higher. If at least one friendly operative contests that marker, you cannot use this card if friendly operatives do not contest an objective marker. And then flicking through, you have a max success defense. Use this Zeal card when an enemy operative is shooting against a friendly operative in the roll defense dice step. Retain all of your defense dice as normal successes without rolling them. There are a ton of different things. Free actions, ignore weapon rule, critical defense, gain 1 CP. These are all the Sanctifier cards. And we have the same for the Blood as well. Just to quickly read some out. Use this Blood card when a friendly operative is shooting. In the resolve attack step, when one of your attack dice inflicts damage, inflict D3 additional damage. And again, they're all different. Critical attack, action or incapacitation, double fight, shoot, take initiative. And you draw these cards, and we'll go through them in detail and how to play the missions a little bit later on. here's everything bundle on the table. I'm just going to quickly detail what we're going to do next. I'm going to do a painting video on the shrine terrain. I'm going to do a painting video on the Sanctifiers, and I'm also going to go through the Sanctifier cards and do a detailed report and show you how to use the tokens for the Sanctifiers as well. I'm going to do the same for the Goremongers. I'm going to go through the Goremongers, the cards, and then use the token sheet here and explain how everything works and do a painting video for those. And then I'm going to go through the dossier, and I'm going to go to the Blood and Zeal mission pack, and using the Blood and Zeal cards I'm going to run a battle report and basically just demonstrate how it all works. My name is Gar, you've been watching Let's Get Critical. Thank you and bye bye.